Okay. So welcome to Mindfulness Moments. My name is Evalena, and I'm just thrilled to be here with you this afternoon. So go ahead and find a seat. You can sit on the ground if that's a comfortable place for you. You don't need any special props or mats or anything for this practice. Or you could sit up in your chair if you want to stay at your desk or find a seat in a more grounded way with your feet on the earth and sitting tall in a chair. But come here now, wherever you are. You can let your hands root down, resting on your thighs, and just arrive. That is the mindfulness practice, is to come to this moment with a sense of openness, a sense of maybe even wonder. What might happen in these next few moments? Just being here, trying to soften your way into your body. You can start to focus very clearly on your breath. Let your eyes get really relaxed and soft, and just feel your breath coming in through your nose and letting it move right back out through your nose. Finding your way. Inhaling. Notice the breath on the back of your body. You feel it there. The lower rim of the pelvis starts to expand with your breath. Feel the breath in the middle of your back, all the way up to the tips of your shoulders and the base of your neck. There's your breath. Can you feel the breath and notice it as it expands outward? So we typically understand and maybe perhaps connect to the front body. What goes on in the side body as you breathe in, as you expand wide, the torso opening with the fullness of your breath? Again, a little curiosity, a little wonder. What is happening in this moment? What's happening in my body? Deep and clear. Now go ahead and explore it on the back of the body, lower lobes of your lungs. You feel the middle of your back. Maybe the heart can lift a bit so that the openness can occur on your back body, that you really feel a sense of light and breath in the back of your body. The breath being a wonderful tool to bring you here into this moment, into this present moment. So keep that connection to your breath. Turn your palms up to the sky, and it will start to flow with the breath. So go ahead and lift your left arm up. So it's a big stretch here. Big stretch, up. And then as you exhale, float that arm down. And almost as if you're in slow motion here, right? You're in slow motion, connecting movement to breath. Go ahead and try the right side. See what happens. The right arm is lifting up. Feel the ribs, the wide open space in the ribs, and then exhale, float that arm down. Very steady, beautiful, and mindful. Both hands now go forward. So you open your arms, lifting, coming up into this big, beautiful, spacious, victorious breath practice. Up you go. And then exhale and release it right back down. Again, slow motion. Beautiful. Let's do the left arm again. Reach up all the way to the top of the breath. Little stretch there. You might do a little side bend this time as you go up. Good. And then exhale and release that arm right back down. So remembering the breath guiding your movement. Inhaling, right arm goes up. It lifts. Little side bend at the top. Up and over you go. And then exhale and releasing. Arms forward, reach out, arms lift up, deep and clear. This time we're going to twist. Take your left hand to your right thigh and then turn and twist yourself around here, finding the breath way down low at the base of your spine. Let it move up your back, behind the shoulder blades. Shoulders are nice and soft here. On an in-breath, rise back up, the arms lifting to the sky, and then turn and twist to the second side. So you can see that the body comes here now, the movement being very carefully, mindfully guided with your breath. Inhale, come back up to the center, reach up. Turn your palms forward. We're going to go out and up and over into a gentle forward bend here. Let your head surrender and hang heavy and let it all go. Let your head and neck relax here. You might bobble doll your head a bit. Sometimes tension gathers throughout the day. There at the lower neck, the base of the skull, feel the openness here. Using your breath, go ahead and crawl your hands up and over to the left side. So staying in the forward bend, your hands are still down on the ground, and take the stretch over to the left. If you're in a chair, you can just kind of reach around to the outside of that left hip. Go ahead and come back to the center, and then walk your hands out and up and over to the second side. Deep, clear breathing in your body. Inhaling and exhaling. Good, back to the center you go, back to the center you go, and then turn your palms towards one another. So you have to kind of use your core to lift yourself up, right? The palms are facing one another. Getting to the top now, tense your fingers. So just the tips of your fingers touch, and then be intentional that the hands come right over your nose, your mouth, right here to your heart center, and deep breathing in and deep breathing out. Good, release, shrug your shoulders. We're gonna transition now. We're gonna come into cat and cow postures. And if you want to, again, if being on the ground is not the thing for you, you can certainly do this standing. So hands down underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And here we go, mindful guided movement with your breath. So you're flowing now into the spine. You round, round, round like a big cat, pressing down with your hands and your knees, and you inhale forward. Your chest is open and free, and just keep moving like that. Inhaling. When you round, you can tuck your toes under, pressing through the tops of the feet. As you inhale, you could go ahead and stretch back through the bottoms of your feet. And if you work in your bare feet, that's a nice thing. If you have shoes on, that's okay. You can just kind of imagine, right? Opening up. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's take a few clearing breaths. So look forward, fill up. And then this time, exhale through your mouth. Let your jaw get really soft. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let's do that again. Inhale, fill up. Deep and clear with your breath. Exhale and let it all go, let it all go. Good, coming back up onto all fours. And if you're on the ground and you want to come up through a downward facing dog, go ahead and do that. Tuck your toes under, pull your hips way back. If you were working in a standing way here, if you're standing as we're doing, just hang forward in a forward bend. If you're in your dog now, you can bend your knees and pedal out your feet, get nice and soft and spacious, and here and now in your breath, in your body. Good. You're on the ground in a downward facing dog. Go ahead and slowly, slowly walk your hands back to your feet. Walk your hands back to your feet. So a good stretch already happening there in the back of the legs. Hang heavy. Look at your feet for a moment. Make sure the feet are turned inward just a bit. One foot is not out a little further. Your toes are nice and aligned there. Let your head hang heavy. We'll twist left hand to right shin, right arm up, up, up to the sky. So keep the spine long, right? Keep the spine long. This is a good stretch for the hips. That right hand is facing out. The thumb is facing forward. Exhale and release it all back down to the center and let go, let go. And let's try the other side. So the right hand, the left arm goes up to the sky. You straighten that right leg quite clearly, stretching, expanding, deep breathing. Exhale and gently release and let it all go. Press down into the ground. So here we go, right? So now translating the energy, you feel the energy of your feet up into your legs. You're coming up slow, right? Getting to the lower back area, still coming up really slow. Roll yourself up one vertebra at a time. Coming up, shrug your shoulders, open your heart, put your fingertips, just touching your fingertips ever so lightly together. Hover them right here in front of your heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. This is a mindfulness moment. So again, tune in, check into your body, check into your breath. Beautiful. You can slip your eyes open, sweep the arms all the way up, lean back and open wide, full of breath here. Exhale, flow forward, long spine. Let it all go, forward bend. Coming up halfway. Deep breathing. Exhale. Make sure you release your head. Stay there for a moment. Interlace your hands back behind your head. Your hands are behind your head. And you're just swaying and gently tractioning the base of the head and the neck. You feel that. Your knees can be quite bent. Take your elbows way out to the side, way out to the side. And find a full breath here. Go ahead and gently release your hands. Come up halfway again to a flat spine. Hands on shins, on the ground. Exhale, release right back down. Press into the ground and rise back up. Arms reaching to the sky. Big stretch there. So you can get quite invigorated and tall. Tips of the fingers touch. Now keep that right there. You're going to hover the thumb. The fingertips are still tented just above the crown of your head and get a little taller, right? Pulling yourself up, just energetically pulling yourself up. Go ahead now, stay with the hands as they are, and then bend your knees like you're going to sit down in your chair, but you're not. So here's a Utkatasana. This is a very awkward fear shape, they call it, right? Feel the stretch through the hamstrings. Feel the stretch, actually the quads and the back of your calves, right? Opening, a little work there as well. Go ahead and open your arms wide. Bring your hands now back to center in a prayer, and then you're going to twist to the left. Twist to the left, bent knees. Try to open and reach and expand into the twist. Is that right knee trying to track forward? Invite it back. Invite it back. Take a deep breath in, coming back to the center, your hands at your heart. Turn and twist to the second side. So turning and twisting. So your elbow is pressing against your right shin or your right thigh, and breathe in and breathe out. Now that maybe that left knee is trying to move forward, draw it back. Come back to the center, use your breath, and then all the way up, leaning back, deep and clear, and just float the arms out to the side. Stay here for a moment, right? Have your arms, just big circles of your arms, big circles. Go in one direction, keep the breath going, go in the opposite direction. Nice. And then now listen, the back of the hands come together. So your fingertips are pointed down, right? Your fingertips are pointed down. The back of the hands are together. Your chest is lifted. So you have this nice open heart. So it's a good stretch just for the wrists. And then we're going to turn the hands up as the palms now come together. And then you keep going like that. The back of the hands are together. Ooh, fingertips go up. Good stretch for the hands, the wrists. Extend your left arm forward. Your fingers are down, and then just stretch there, putting your right hand onto your left fingers, stretching. Draw the arm bone back into the shoulder socket. So it might pull forward a little bit, draw it back into the shoulder socket, and you breathe in, you breathe out. Good. Change sides. Take the other hand, open up. All this computer work that we do, many of us on our phones, on our laptops, whatever it is, many hours of the day. Good stretch for the wrists. Roll into the wrist and shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Good. We're going to go wide now. So I'm going to stay facing forward today. So go wide. If you want to go to the side, go ahead and do that. We're going to take a warrior two position. I feel pretty safe where I am. I'm on carpet, so I'm pretty safe on my feet and grounded. Put your hands on your hips, and then I'm going to lift up onto the ball of the left foot and turn that foot out. So the ball of the left foot, turn the foot out. Now you might notice that the hips are squaring a bit off to the right. Leave that, right? And then start to bend, actually to the left, and start to bend into that left leg. Good. Be clear that the left knee is tracking right over the left heel. If you have to take your stance wider, go ahead and do that. That's a good adjustment. Nice. Take the arms out. Send your gaze over the left fingers, the left palm of your hand, and breathe in and breathe out. Ooh, what's going on in the torso? You can move the torso way forward, like someone's grabbing your left wrist and pulling you forward, right? And then pull yourself back. Ooh. And then pull yourself forward, like someone's grabbing your wrist, and then pull yourself back. Use your breath. You're going to bend your left arm, put the left forearm on top of your left thigh, and that right arm goes up to the sky and then up and over your ear. That's perfect. And here you are now, breathing deep. In and out. You can spin your chest. Your gaze might go to the sky. Exhale. Listen, that right arm comes down. That left foot turns in. You're in a parallel wide-legged stance here. So your feet are nice and wide. Just surrender here in the middle. Yeah, your hands can be on blocks or a chair. You can go side to side a bit, finding breath. Inhaling, exhaling, deep breathing. Let the head go. Nice full breaths. Crawl your hands over to your right foot. Then you can turn that right foot out. Put your hand on top of your thigh. Lift yourself up. So there we go. We're coming back up into a warrior two. This time the right foot. Take the arms out. Look at your left arm and see if it's lifted up as high as your right. Good. And then send your gaze forward and breathe deep. Inhaling and exhaling. Great power. There's kind of an openness, a strength in this posture. Be a little bit playful with it too, right? It helps us to kind of soften our day. Just a little fun. Use your breath. Now, as if someone's pulling your right wrist, I'm going to pull forward, and then I'm going to draw myself back. And then I'm going to pull myself forward, and I'm going to draw myself back. One more time, pull yourself forward. This time, the right forearm drops on top of your thigh, the left arm up to the sky, and then sweep it right up and over your ear. And you're breathing. You can look down. You can choose to look up. Nice, deep, clear breathing. Beautiful. Left hand comes down on the ground, spinning the right foot inward. And again, it's a forward bend. Take your hands back behind your head. A little traction there in the head and neck. Try not to pull or force. You're just resting there. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. You can drop your hands to blocks or down onto the ground and go side to side a bit, straightening your right leg, bending your left, going to the second side. Good open space in the legs. Now I'm shortening my stance a little bit, bringing my feet in, heel toeing my feet in, putting my hands now on top of the thighs. Beautiful. You're here. And we'll do a little breath practice. So thumbs are on the inside. That's right. Elbows come in. Collarbones are wide. Elbows are in. Looking forward. We're going to take a breath in through the nose, out through the nose. And now you can go. This is called a Bastraka breath. So you can go as fast or as slow as it feels appropriate. So in and out. Start to slow it down, in and out through your nose. Take a deep breath in. Empty, your chin dropping to your chest. Relax your mouth. Do this again. Fill up through the nose. Empty through your mouth. You might be a little lightheaded here. Just be mindful. Press down into the ground. Use your breath and slow journey coming all the way to stand, coming up. Your head's last. Again, be mindful. Walk your feet in, and stand tall again. Just your fingertips touching, just hovering right there in front of your heart, and just notice shifts and changes, sensation in the body. Just the act of being aware of the body is a mindfulness practice. You have to be present in order to recognize the sensations. And good, and then gently release. And you can do this on the ground, or I'm going to sit in my chair. I'm going to come back to the kind of the desk again, or the chair that you're seated on. And you can do this on the ground. If you want to do this on the ground, we're going to take ankle to knee, right? Ankle to knee. So it's the left ankle on top of the right knee. So this is just a delicious little stretch for the hips. And I say little, but I mean engaged and intense in some cases, right? Keep that right foot flexed, keep it nice and flexed. Sit tall. You can lean back, maybe grab the base of the chair, the seat of the chair, squeeze your shoulder blades together so that you have this beautiful, strong, energetic, heart open spine, tall, and then flow forward a bit. And you're going to feel this. You're going to feel a stretch in the hip. You're going to feel it. Good. Come back up. Let's try that again. Go forward, a little flow forward. Just feel the energy moving into the body. Good. Coming back up. A little flossing we're doing. One more time, you go down. Flossing here of the sciatic nerve area, right? That leg the way it attaches to the back of your body, the spine. Sometimes, many times actually, as we sit, go ahead and bring your arms forward a bit. Just rest your forearms on your shin and then go forward in any amount here. Try not to force that leg down, but more like flexing that left foot, trying to energetically lift that leg up, and you'll get a really sweet stretch here. So that area tends to get a little bit tight. Put your left hand into the sole of the left foot and then turn and twist to the right. Again, I'm using leverage, using the chair as leverage to find the twist, to open. Good. Deep breath in and out. Nice. Come back to the center. Simply undo the crossing, interlace your hands back behind your thigh and extend that left leg forward. You can lean back, you can push through the heel, extend it back, try to sit nice and tall, and then lower that leg with the heel of your foot on the ground. I'll try to move back so you can see that the heel of that left leg is on the ground, and then flow forward again. This leg is straight and strong. That same leg, that left leg is straight and strong, and then take the forward bend. You're going right up and over it. That's it. And then heel is down, right? Left heel is down, and then drop and then go right up and over it. Then come back up. Oh, good. Bend that left knee. You can drop that foot down. Let's try the opposite side. Right ankle to knee. Flexed foot, open heart. So you start here, hands back behind you. So this is where we want to be. Again, back to our seat, as we sit in our desks or in our chairs, the spine tends to get compressed more and more and more. We're also in this position, right? So working clear, mindfully, right? Core is nice and strong. You have this beautiful upright spine, this open heart. Flow forward with that open heart. Keep that right foot flexed. You're just hinging forward a bit. Take a breath there. Come back up. Exhaling and going down. Deep breathing. If you are having any sciatic pain in your body, these beautiful forms, these shapes can help to open up that area to perhaps alleviate some of the painful sensation in the body. Good. One more time. Flowing forward. Inhaling, lifting back up. Good. Take the arms and bring them forward, and just a little rest of the hands, the forearms on that front thigh. And again, just pause here, the forward bend and opening and breathing. In and out. Good. Coming up, interlace your hands behind your right thigh, and then down, down, down that foot goes. The heel of the right foot landing on the ground, seated nice and tall. And then forward you go, like a hinging, not a rounding, just a forward you go. There's the flossing there too, right at the back of the hamstrings, coming back up. Hinging yourself forward, coming back up. And hinging yourself forward, let go, let go, let go. You can drop your chin, let your head hang heavy. Enjoy this, right? Stretch, this sensation here. Press down into the ground, and then you come back up. Use your breath, and the right foot drops down onto the ground. Beautiful. Put both hands onto your thighs for a moment. Again, just an awareness check-in. Feel how open your breath is feeling, right? You feel that inhalation, feel that exhalation. Maybe things have calmed or slowed a bit, right? Since we began the practice, just be aware, maybe not. Use your breath. Nice. You can slip your eyes open. Let's prepare for the seat of meditation. This seat in a chair is perfect for meditation. It's a great way to do it. If you feel like you're comfortable on the ground, I'm going to go down on the ground. I prefer seated on the ground for my meditation practice. If you want to lean back against something, that's a great place to come. Again, this is a mindfulness training. Actually, we're just trying to bring ourselves back, right? Bring ourselves back home, literally, to embody our being. We're here now. So opening yourself up, you can rest your hands lightly on your thighs. Make sure if you're seated in a chair, like the four corners of your feet are down, like you can sit forward a little bit. and you have some grounding space there. Turn your palms open, and then the mudra that we'll take today is the thumb and the index fingers lightly touching. And that's just a kind of an invitation for that beautiful mind of ours to stay here, to stay here. And G, deeply breathing. You can let your gaze get very soft and internal and just here now. And once you land into your posture, go ahead and commit to the stillness, right? Commit to it. Just, I'm staying here, mindfully breathing, right? So you're aware of your breath in, and you're aware of your breath right back out of your body. And you continue like this, continue to cultivate that openness, that spaciousness. Just trying to open and be here. So the thinking mind might come in and try to take your attention. Maybe there's a sensation in the body that needs to be addressed, or there's some urgent something. Just stay here. It'll be there when we return. You can be quite curious, maybe even, open to the wonder of the beautiful thinking mind as it tries to distract you, as it tries to take you away from this. The seat of meditation, this experience of the now, here. And just be here. Just keep returning again and again to your breath. Keep returning to your breath. Your beautiful mind wandered away, and invite it back to the tips of your fingers touching thumb and index finger. Bring your awareness, your attention back to this one beautiful breath. Awareness, mindfulness, you're here, right? Here in this beautiful moment, inhabiting your body, expressing, moving your breath through, in and out. This moment, Start to deepen your breath now very clearly, drawing the breath in, filling you all the way to the top, exhaling, emptying, emptying, emptying. Go ahead, a full breath in. And this time, as you empty, go ahead and drop your chin to your chest. Bring your hands together now in a prayer right in front of your heart center, and take a moment to sit in gratitude, right? Being grateful for your body and for your breath and for taking this moment to be mindful, to practice. Take a deep and clear breath in. As exhale, send it out into the world. Press your hands together and reach them to the sky. You can get really tall and spacious here. Exhale your fingers here to your forehead, and you can see the truth. Take a deep, clear breath in. As you exhale your fingers here to your lips, and here you speak the truth. And a full breath as you exhale, hands to your heart, and there you know the truth. A complete breath in, fill up, and empty. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment practice. Wish you a fantastic day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Perhaps you sprinkle a little mindfulness practice into your daily practice every day. Maybe pause for a moment or two between projects or things that you're working on, and just come to your body for a moment. Your body will thank you. You will feel better. So again, my name is Evalena. So such a privilege, such a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.